for this election.
All right, sorry, I need to just give me a minute to put that will have updates coming in from Adamawa State, where senior correspondent Ayo dealing by. Ayo, you would know that there is so much anticipation around the collation there in Adamawa State, not just by residents of Adamawa State, just around the country. There is so much anticipation. What can you tell us at the moment?
Precious, beyond the anticipation, a lot of fake news and misinformation has been going out there about Adamawa State Governorship 2023 election. The Independent National Electoral Commission in Adamawa State did not yet declare anybody as the winner of the governorship election. So the story that has been going on online since yesterday, they've been congratulating people, the mind games, the results that you've been seeing, and right here at the headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Yola, and out of 21 local governments, only 20 local governments have been declared. Now, you can say a certain individual is leading. This is the scenario. We have the PDP and the APC. Now, the individual leading, his lead might be upturned by the last local government that they are expecting, which is Fintiri local government. But the lead that he has is not unassailable. The lead he had is something that, because there's a large voting enclave in Fintiri local government, the rough estimation is maybe 50,000 voters. And if you check the official result that has been released by the Independent National Electoral Commission right now, you will discover that a certain individual is leading, has a kind of a start of 35,000 votes. 35,000 votes from Fintiri local government might amount to 50-something thousand votes. So that's why the game is tight. They are running neck on neck. That the game is between the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress. So as you can see here, the electoral umpire actually adjourned yesterday, left here very early hours this morning, and they said that, the Fintiri local government, that the electoral officers should reconvey and they should reassign the sheets, the result sheet, and reassemble it, so that because there were a report of there was a report of violence, there was a report of voter suppression in that Fintiri local government. They're trying so hard to put everything together to make sure that Fintiri local government is ready. So the agent of the People's Democratic Party to this exercise, they're waiting, journalists here, international observers here, everybody waiting with bated breath to see the resident electoral commissioner and the returning officer to come and announce, and the electoral officers from Fintiri local government to actually come and announce the results. So it's a very, very dicey game. But the Independent National Electoral Commission is yet to announce anybody as the governor of Adamawa State. So the situation in Adamawa State, the waiting game is on. Outside this place, the tension in Yola and Jimeta is quite palpable. You could see military and military men across everywhere leading to the office here of the Independent National Electoral Commission. That they are red alert, security red alert, that they foresee a situation whereby either way it goes, there is a tendency for the breakdown of law and order, because the tension is very high. And if you see the way they've been running, there's no clear-cut winner, and the stakes are high, and it's a big battle between the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress. Precious.
Absolutely, Ayo, the stakes are really high. When you also look at for the first time, a female candidate is a frontliner in that election, and I'm glad you also clarified the fact that, look, no one has been announced, because we've been seeing different congratulatory messages online. But talk to us about the results that is being awaited. Do we know how long it is going to take for that the collation officer to arrive?
I think the results, we have it here, but some of the results were from the polling units and the what level were actually mutilated. They have problem with it. INEC has ordered the party agent, the electoral officers, to fill a new form and they tidy up the controversy surrounding that particular local government. So what they are doing now is that they are trying to put it together to make it presentable, and we're expecting them that they gave us 12 noon. We expect them to arrive anytime soon, and a lot of pressure, I can tell you, and a lot of intrigues between the People's Democratic Party. Don't forget that this is the People's Democratic Party control state. It's controlled by Governor Fintiri, and as you said, the lady Aisha Binani, very popular, very, very popular, and a lot of people see that for the first time, a lady will reach this milestone in a major, from a major political party, and to get to this point. So we're still waiting because we know anything can happen.
Let's not also forget, Ayo, you know that you call the presidential election is also the state of the former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar. But let me ask you about, because you mentioned earlier about mutilated results and giving them new forms to fill. Whilst you are in that collation room, what feelers are you getting from party agents? How are they responding to some of the collation of results so far?
That there is pressure from above, that there is pressure, the stakeholders, the people from the People's Democratic Party and from the All Progressive Congress, that there's a kind of pressure mounting on the resident electoral commissioner here in Adamawa State that is under immense pressure. Whatever that pressure means, I don't know. But I know that it's very suspicious that we've been waiting from just one local government. If we are readjourning by 8 a.m. this morning, we should be here and the local government will be read out and everything is going to be tabulated and a final result will be announced. But it becomes curious that midday, you're saying, oh, we should meet by 12. Oh, now we're here. It's almost 1 p.m. now. And if my cameraman can just pan in the hall, you will see the situation in the hall. Everybody waiting anxiously to see that, look, this thing, we've been here since Saturday, and we feel that by now that the people of Adamawa State deserve to know who the next governor of Adamawa State will really be. So they are waiting, party agents, security operatives, party agents from on Saturday, and also have journalists. They are all waiting in this hall, waiting for what will happen. And I've been seeing a lot of things on the social media, and I've been smiling and trying to tell people that have been calling me that what is the situation? This is the situation in Adamawa State. As the last time, if you check the INEC portal, you will discover that a certain political party is leading. But that lead might, that lead might be cancelled from what is coming from just this local government. Is quite contentious, precious.
Absolutely. I understand why people are calling you. If not that I know I'll be talking to you now, I'm sure that I would have also called you. But let's talk about the results that have been taken so far. Has any of the party agents raised objections to any of the results?
Yes, here and there. Before we got here, a lot of local governments, there have been incidences here and there, and it's a natural thing. But what is becoming more curious is just for this one local government that, the INEC, they're not talking, they've not told us anything, and the party agents are watching with suspicion. And the most interesting thing is that most of these political parties, they have the results already. They have the original result that was signed from the polling units, to the ward level, from the ward level to the local government level, from the local government level, it's expected to come at this place. So they have a copy of that result. And I'm trying to check through that iReporter. I've not seen anything from that particular local government. So if there's any kind of manipulation and everything, you can be assured that from what happened yesterday night, they were holding on to 3 local governments. I think Michigan, this Furere local government, and the party agent insisted that no, that they should go ahead to announce the two other local governments, and those two other local governments they were actually announced. One of the party agents here, and told me earlier that look, that they have a certified receipt that signed result of the copy of this result, that nothing can go wrong here, that if anything is announced different from what they have with them, that it's going to be a big problem. And the atmosphere around Yola, Jimeta is quite tense. People are waiting, supporters of the PDP, supporters of the All Progressive Congress, they're claiming victory. That's the stalemate situation we find ourselves right here at the Independent National Electoral Commission office here in Yola, Adamawa State.
And that probably, Ayo, is a very dangerous line when both parties are already claiming victory, but INEC can only announce one person as winner. One wonders how the other party or the supporters would take it. But what feelers are you getting from party supporters in terms of their response to the results? How do you think they would take it, whether it's victory or loss for them?
One of the agents of the People's Democratic
A former minister? Your agent?
Sorry, my names are Adamawa.
Okay.
Former member House of Representatives.
Okay, okay.
And good afternoon, viewers. This is very interesting. This is Adamawa, and this is democracy. For the past 2 days, it has been a lot of battle here, especially between the two political parties, APC and PDP. And we are surprised to see that the rules that is being applied in Adamawa State is different from the Constitution of Nigeria and the Electoral Act 2022. You could recall that elections have been conducted on the 18th of March, where results were collected. And in this case, the contentious issue in Adamawa State is that as of today, as of now, 20 local government has been collected, with PDP leading with about 35,000 votes. And the remaining local government is Fofore, which also had a successful election, very peaceful one. Elections were collected at the polling units, at the ward level, and at the center, at the local government center, there was purported to be a character who took the result sheet and disappeared. And within just a twinkle of an eye, in the midst of security men, they talk in coma that's supposed to have, they talk that took the result sheet disappeared. But meanwhile, this result has already been uploaded on INEC server. They are there and they are authentic results. And the returning officer was able to report the case. He was given another form. He has filled it, and under the guide of the Nigerian police, and the result brought to the center. As I'm speaking to you, the returning officer has the result intact. But for INEC to announce, to collect and announce the final result of Adamawa State gubernatorial, they declined for whatever reason. The most worrisome is that live, we have it on record. The State Electoral Commission of Adamawa State was instructing the electoral officer of Fofore local government to alter the result in favor of...
I wouldn't want us to make allegations we cannot substantiate here, please.
But we have it on record.
Expecting Fofore local government.
Election result, yes.
And your party claimed before the Fofore local
now,
government
the
that you are
records
leading.
are there. We are leading, and if the other result is added, PDP will still lead to over 32,000 votes.
That's your claim.
Yeah, sure.
I want to thank you. I also want to get the party agent of the All Progressive Congress, because there's this back and forth between the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party laying claim to victory in Adamawa State, despite the fact that the umpire is yet to speak. What's the name, sir?
Yes, my barrister Suleiman Zumo.
All right, sir. Now, what is happening? Where is Fure local government?
Fure local government is a local government that is neighboring Yola South local government, that is close to the capital of the Adamawa State.
As in the results, it was uploaded by the electoral empire.
Yes. And now, for now, it is a public property. It is a public document under the custody of INEC. And nobody is denied from checking the IREC for verification of any grievance. Now, the issue is, after collecting more than 18 local governments in Adamawa State, we have 21 local governments. After collecting about 18 local governments, now some political parties feel there is possibility of being defeated at the election. And from the reports we receive from our agents that the result from Fufore have been varied by a particular
Has been varied.
Yes,
Altered.
Has been inflated by a particular political party, so as to bridge the gap, to bridge the defeating gap, the anticipated defeating gap, so as to come forward.
So the All Progressive Congress, you two, you are also claiming victory.
We are claiming by the local government we have collected, victory is by our side, and we are not complaining in any way against the portal uploaded by INEC. So courtesy demands that all parties should respect the portal for INEC, as all over Nigeria the portal is respected, and it is uploaded to protect transparency in Nigeria election. It is invested in the electoral act to protect the mandate of the people. So any party complaining about the portal, I think is hiding something else.
Why do you think the electoral officers, the REC, why do you think they are stalling? They give 12 o'clock. What is the bone of contention?
Well, you cannot dictate how an authority performs its duty. They are human beings. They need recess. They need to verify a lot of documents. These are issues dealing with the members of the public. It's not personal. To deal with issues dealing with the results, it needs verification. It needs balancing justice and public grievance. It needs your ability to strike between the truth and fallacious claim by a particular property before you come up with an authority.
I want to thank you, for your time. So Precious, that's the situation in Adamawa State here, the back and forth between the ruling People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress and the Independent National Electoral Commission that is meant to be, seated right now, any moment from now. They're meant to be seated any moment from now. Officials, the resident electoral commissioner, any moment from now, they're meant to be seated, and we get the last local government, that's Fufure local government, and we'll be able to ascertain the winner and the next governor of Adamawa State. Precious.
Ayo, thank you so much for that update. Interesting development there in Adamawa. We'll definitely come back to you when we have the INEC officials seated. Thank you so much, Ayo, correspondent there for us live in Adamawa State.